I don't joke about my skincare, so you're only getting the best of best. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi. I'm Perina Aiki, a big skincare and makeup enthusiast with a little shopping problem. I've tried so many skincare products in 2024. I'm gonna tell you all about my favorite skincare products from the year 2024. Before getting into the video, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll teach you everything I know. If you want me to review any particular products, let me know in the comments. You can also check out my Instagram for more. Also, why am I dressed like this? Because I have so many cute stuff and nowhere to go.
Just please let me have this.
Okay.
Let's get into the video. Beauty of Jason Radiance Cleansing Balm. This is perfect for dry skin. It leaves your skin baby smooth. The texture is not at all chunky, it's very smooth. And it leaves no greasy residue, which is a win for me. Tony Moly Wonder Deep Cleansing Oil. This leaves my skin so shiny after use. Remember, cleansing balm is for dry skin, cleansing oil is for oily skin. This is very, very underrated and the cheapest Korean cleansing oil. My second bottle, which says a lot. It also removes any makeup in just one go, leaves my skin very hydrated. Beauty of Jason Ginseng Cleansing Oil. This is the best for sensitive and acne prone skin. It leaves no residue. Also, it feels very silky. It goes really deep into your pores and cleanses it. Senka Perfect Whip. I will never go back to any other cleansers. It's that good. It foams so beautiful. The foam has the texture of whipped marshmallow. This has been the #1 best-selling Japanese cleanser for 15 years.
What?
Which should say a lot. You know generally how foaming cleansers make your skin feel very dry and very tight? This doesn't strip your skin. It doesn't make my skin dry at all. Little goes a long way. I've been using this continuously for 2 months and I've still got this much left. CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. Perfect for morning cleanses. They're very gentle, very lightweight, non-stripping, and it leaves my skin very hydrated as well. Both Cetaphil and CeraVe Hydrating Cleansers are very similar in texture. These are cream cleansers and don't foam, so keep that in mind if you're planning to get it. Tony Moly Ceramide Mochi Toner. I've said it many times and I'll say it again. This is the best toner out there. Dry, flaky, itchy, sensitive, irritated skin, anything. This is a solution.
I'm totally happy.
It gives you glass skin and it's the perfect thickness for a toner. Hada Labo Premium Lotion. A little thick but very lightweight. It also makes your skin feel very smooth, very hydrated. It has 7 types of hyaluronic acid. If you have oily skin, there are different versions of this and I'm currently on my second bottle and I've already restocked it. Beauty of Jason Ginseng Essence Water. It's very, very, very lightweight. Perfect for oily skin. Every time I use this, my skin becomes very radiant. It's also fragrance free. Cosrx Advanced Nail Radiance Dual Essence. This is a viral Cosrx nail mucin essence, but on crack. It soothes and calms down any irritation. It also makes your skin very glowy. I've told you this already, snail mucin is best for soothing skin barrier. This does it. Though minimal, the niacinamide helps reduce pigmentation. Cosrx Hydra Power Essence. Very, very underrated. The texture feels very similar to the snail mucin, but the formula is very similar to the Hada Labo Premium Lotion. It's very lightweight, feels very silky, and it's super hydrating. This is perfect for skin prep before makeup. Natori Hatamoge Skin Conditioning Milk. You know, Hatamoge is a very viral ingredient in Japan. The skin conditioning milk toner went very viral. The perfect milky essence. It looks thick but feels very lightweight when applied and also absorbs very easily. It's light and breezy. Before getting into it, let me clear something up. Ampules are serums on crack. They have a much efficient and higher concentration of ingredients. Skinchazo.
It's actually not Skinchazo, it's Skinshunza. I forgot the pronunciation.
So Madagascar Centella Ampule. My second bottle. This is a 100 ml bottle. This is currently my second and it's half empty. I have to repurchase it soon. Nothing's helped heal my acne better than this. It's very, very, very soothing. It calms down your skin like any other. I'm not even kidding. I saw results after just a single use. It also soothes any redness or irritation on your skin. And it's suitable for all skin types.
What more do you want?
Tony Moly Wonder Ceramide Mochi Ampule. Okay, now this is my third bottle. This is best for building skin barrier. The ceramides in it not only helps soothe your skin barrier, but also makes your skin feel so smooth, supple. This and the Centella Ampule are a must for my night routine. You guys let me know if you want to see my morning and night routine. It's very extensive. It also makes my skin very healthy and brighter. VT Riedel Shot 100. My recent favorite. The tech just amazes me. You get the effect of microneedling without microneedling. Also, my skin feels so smooth and so glowy after just 2 days of using it. My dry and sensitive skin loves it, which should say a lot because my skin reacts like if something doesn't agree with my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. It's super basic, which is what I love about this. I use serums on a regular basis, so I don't need any actives in my moisturizer. This is my second tub. I finished a big tub of 454 grams of moisturizer and bought another big tub.
Mind blown. I'm gutted.
That's how much I trust this moisturizer. This is also made for all skin types and gives a matte finish. It's full of ceramides and hyaluronic acid. My skin eats up this moisturizer. Skin Chazo Zombie Beauty Pumpkin Pack. A very underrated and recent find. It's thick, but it absorbs so well. I noticed that this keeps my skin very hydrated and moisturized throughout the night. My skin becomes very glowy every time I use this. This single pack lasts for 4 days. I mix it in with my moisturizer. Foxtail Rich Moisture Cream. I'm so pissed at Foxtail for doing this. How can they discontinue such a gem? I've used more than 10 tubes of this moisturizer. You know how I apply my moisturizer like a mask before going to bed? I did the same with this and woke up with the most beautiful skin. My skin was very dewy, very radiant the next day. I'm still saving this moisturizer for any special occasions. It only has like this much left. I am still searching for a replacement for this moisturizer.
No, I'm not pissed.
And did I tell you it was dirt cheap? Isntree Watery Sun Gel. My absolute favorite. I've talked about it in detail in my recent video. You can check it out here. This is probably the sunscreen for me for the rest of my life. No white cast, no eye irritation, no matter the number of layers I apply. And the glow this gives is just... nothing can beat this. Nothing. Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Gel. My recent favorite. I might be weird, but I love it when my sunscreen has some alcohol in it. Japanese sunscreen formulations are top notch. Very lightweight, very liquidy. My skin just feels refreshed every time I use this. It doesn't even feel like I'm applying sunscreen. And similarly, no white cast and no eye irritation. Will definitely repurchase it. Skin Chazo Hyalosika Waterfit Sun Serum. You know, everyone has those particular brands in which every single product works for them. Skin Chazo is like that for me. This is also one of my recent finds. Very hydrating, dewy and very lightweight. This one is for dry skin, but they have the regular version for normal to oily skin types. Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is my absolute favorite. I'm low-key addicted to it. It leaves my lips so soft and moisturized for a very long time. Belif Lip Balm. It's very hydrating, it smells so refreshing and lasts a very long time. The packaging is lovely as well. Elizabeth Arden Original Skin Protectant. The smell, so pepperminty. It also keeps your lips very shiny and hydrated. It can be used as a lip mask as well, and it's not at all sticky for the amount of shine it gives. It's similar to a lip oil but thicker. Vast Instant Resurfacing Mask. Chosen Light Routine Easy. You know, I've told you my skin is very sensitive, right? Every time I use an exfoliator, my skin becomes very dull, very itchy, very red. And my skin would burn for the next 3 days. But these masks... if your skin is similar to me, then you would love these two masks. The worst went viral a few months back. It gives you the most intense glow. These two are the most effective exfoliators I've used so far. They're best for removing dead skin, pigmentation, acne marks, and dull skin. Tony Moly Master Lab Sheet Mask. I have tried a lot of sheet masks. Everything either becomes so sticky or it doesn't fit my face. One sheet mask literally went till here.
Oh my God.
This might have been the only sheet mask that fit perfectly on my face and there was no stickiness. This serum also absorbed very easily. My favorites are Snail Mucin and Ceramide. Every sheet mask from this collection are equally good and very soothing. So that's it. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like the video. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye. Hi Panther. Hi again. Hi Panther. What do you feel about skincare, Panther? Not a single was given. That's how I use serums. Panther, can you stop? No. Blah blah blah.